very, very disturbing. And I mean disturbing what's going to happen next year during the Paris Olympics. And believe you me, it is seriously, seriously disturbing. So bear with me while I sort this out.
Now, I've done a few videos this year talking about H5N1, H9N1, bird flu, avian flu, swine flu, the corona, you know what, all of these things, and disease X, that's another one, and there is weaponry found in mosques, etc. All of this, westerly winds here in the mountains of Wales. And the weird thing was, yesterday we had it went, because we're in a power cut to box. I'm not following it as much as I have been. Good to see you, buddy, over in Wiltshire. Shout out to Wiltshire and that. Just do the right thing, follow your intuition, and you'll find out. I ain't got time to dig dive that. That's a new one. Right, okay. So, we are going to be talking about predictions for next year. Now, don't forget, you are...
Switch to Chrome to protect yourself from...
What is that? He's having a bit of trouble finding where he said it.
We're going to discuss what was foretold a long time ago. Royal tumult. Now, listen. In one of the quatrains, Nostradamus refers to someone he calls the... I'm really sorry, you're probably watching the wrong YouTube channel here. Computers are. It enables them to do gazillions, just mentioned, or maybe it's an isolated case. There was talk for... Where have we got? We're nearly there. Talking about Jason's prediction. So it does appear that the Taiwan issue and the movements...
I'm trying to find it. There we go.
Need to
Got
make
it.
plans. Big time.
Listen to
I
this.
hope to God what he predicts doesn't come true. You'll understand what I'll talk about in about 10 minutes, okay? So, a global disease. Now, it was said to...
Remember all the refugees that are in the hotels and they're all men of fighting age? Remember that?
The word was quite clearly epidemic. Now, obviously, we're looking at epidemic as a much smaller level than a pandemic, which we had in 2020. Allegedly, a pandemic. Most of us are on the same page that that was complete BS. Okay, if that was a genuine one, we would see it. There's going to be a massive tsunami in Asia next year. Let me just turn up a little bit. That's a bit better. Yeah, so who remembers the Boxing Day tsunami years ago where it just literally wiped out so many people? That was just devastating. The Watchers, yeah, I know that was my belief a long time ago, but I'll change that now. Albert Pike's World War III, yeah, that was very hard to prove, but no, I understand that. Straight away thinking of China, always represented in red. In the South China Sea and Taiwan, that sounds horrific.
Well, here we go.
Start to become aware, i.e., question bloody everything. Okay, if you're really going to fall for it, hook, line, and sinker in 2020, all of the things I've said are complete BS.
Well, get ready.
Okay,
this is horrific.
So, the Paris Olympics, Jason Bashir's what we was talking about. Are you guys ready for this? Well, I think we're going to need a drink first because what I'm about to tell you, I'm not joking, I'm not making it up. It's quite scary. Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this. Hey, it needs to get out there. So we are going to need a drink. So you are free to join me. I'm having a pint of Uncle Henry, as we love to have on his channel. And of course, Christmas or Yule isn't far away now. 1,300 people in the chat. That's good. That's really good. I appreciate all of you spending your time to come here and chat freely in our really awesome, aware.
Well, this video is called Unbelievable
we are all
What's
here
Coming.
to help and encourage and inspire others.
It's Funky
Cheers,
Prepper.
everyone. Right. Do you want me to break it down? Really simple. The Paris Olympics, 26th of July on a Friday to the 11th of August, Sunday, somewhere within that time frame. I believe it could possibly be the 4th of August. That could be the day. That is a new moon. New moons, casting new rituals. We understand that the powers that be love using the moons for rituals. Now, what Jason said, it backs up what I've been talking about for a long time. He believes that there will be a signal during the Paris Olympics for all fighting age Middle Eastern migrants all over the West to go out and start indiscriminately killing as many people as possible. That sounds horrific. From the analysis, Jason has double, triple and quadruple checked this. It's taking him weeks, and he come to the same conclusion. He fundamentally believes that this will happen. Okay, so my advice would be, based on what he says, and believe me, he has predicted things before, and they have absolutely come true. He was one of the only ones on YouTube to say the death of the date of the Queen. Absolutely, amongst loads of other things. You can check it out for yourself. Check out Jason Breshears, Archaics, his prediction videos. When we spoke about this on the video that we done together, it's not been made public. Let's see, you guys are getting a heads up. I always want to tell my community first. Okay, this isn't paid for information. This is time.
You have the adverts again. Right, so it's Friday the 26th of July 2024 to Sunday the 11th of August 2024 is the Olympics in Paris. So
Thinking, and to be honest, lots of people have been talking about this for quite some time now. Naval confrontation with China. The complete crockish. Don't fall for it. Said.
right, listen to this again.
It backs up what I've been talking about for a long time. He believes that there will be a signal during the Paris Olympics for all fighting age Middle Eastern migrants all over the West to go out and start indiscriminately killing as many people as possible.
Hear that? Fighting age migrants. What we've got hotels full of here in the UK? Fighting age migrants. What he's just said there is absolutely horrific. So on the dates he said there, these migrants are supposed to get a signal and go out and indiscriminately murder as many people as they can. I don't know how to take that. I really don't. Do not know how to take that. If this is 100% true, it's the most horrific thing I've heard. I know something major was supposed to happen in 2024, a major catastrophe of almost biblical proportions, But this fits the boat. This fits it. To indiscriminately go out during the Paris Olympics in 2024, between July and August, somewhere in July, August, and go out and indiscriminately murder as many people as they can. So these migrants in the hotels are supposed to get a signal during the Paris Olympics in 2024, which tells them to go out and murder as many people as they can indiscriminately. Just walk up to complete Joe Boggs and just kill them for no reason at all. That is horrific. It's the most sickening thing I've heard. It's just like a video I put up earlier on today. The access deaths. Few of them are due to COVID. But most of the access deaths have nothing to do with COVID. People are just dropping dead. No reason at all. Fit, healthy people are just going, bleh, dropping dead. And now during the Paris Olympics in 2024, the fighting age male migrants are supposed to get a signal somewhere during the Paris Olympics to go out and indiscriminately murder people, kill people. I'm finding this absolutely horrific. I can't believe I just heard that.
Master was Russell Brand, yeah, and he has got the different people in the bus going round and round and round. So basically, that literally predicts that Russell Brand is going to hijack the truth movement, lead all of these people on board with him on the bus, and merry-go-round a crock of BS. Total distraction. So if anyone respects, who takes anything that Russell Brand says at face value, if anyone is on the board with that, got some bad news for you. The guy's a shill. He's an absolute distraction. I don't trust one single word. That is a new moon. New moons, casting new rituals. We understand that the powers that be love using the moons for rituals. Now, what Jason said, it backs up what I've been talking about for a long time. He believes that there will be a signal during the Paris Olympics for all fighting age Middle Eastern migrants all over the West to go out and start indiscriminately killing as many people as possible.
I had to hear that again. That is horrific. This is supposed to happen next year during the Paris Olympics. So if you're out in the streets of London or wherever in the UK or Paris or anywhere in Europe, Middle Eastern migrants are going to kill you. So if you're out and about during the Paris Olympics, these Middle Eastern migrants are supposed to get a signal to just go out and kill indiscriminately.
That sounds horrific. From the analysis, Jason has double, triple and quadruple checked this. is taking him weeks, and he come to the same conclusion. He fundamentally believes that this will happen. Okay, so my advice would be, based on what he says, and believe me, he has predicted things before, and they have absolutely come true. He was one of the only ones on YouTube to say the death of the date of the Queen. Absolutely, amongst loads of other things. You can check it out for yourself. Check out Jason Bashir's Archaics, his prediction videos. When we spoke about this on the video that we done together, it's not been made public. Let's see, you guys are getting
Jason
heads up.
Bashir, Archaics.
I always want to tell my community first. Okay, this isn't paid for information.
Jason Bashir, Archaics. Really? Jason Bashir, Archaics. Didn't bring nothing up. Right, so what's your opinion on what you just heard there?
What does it take to be a Shen Yun dancer?
So I always say, do your own research. Make your own opinion. Do you think what he said will happen? But you've also got to remember, we got all these migrants, which are all men of fighting age, conveniently. That fits into what he just said. In our hotels. So, make your own opinion. Don't just say, a load of old rubbish. Because it fits in with what's going on at the moment. We do have hundreds of thousands of middle-aged fighting men in our hotels. Migrants. Hundreds of thousands of them. Spread all around the country. Just like they're strategically, like in the military, you put your tanks, set them up strategically in the right places before you attack. It's like what's happened with all these migrants in the hotels. You've got some in a hotel in that town, some in a hotel there, some in a hotel over there, and they're all young men of fighting age. So according to what he just said there, during the Paris Olympics in 2024, which starts in July to August, they're going to get a signal and they're going to go out and indiscriminately start killing people. So I wouldn't just shirk it off. I'll be mindful. Especially when we get to July 2024. July, August. I'll be very mindful when I see a migrant walking down the road. Yeah, okay. I'm going to make sure I've got something stuck down my belt. I'm not just going to shirk it off. On the off chance, it's true. I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared, just in case. But that is the most horrific thing I've ever heard. That migrants during the Paris Olympic 2024 are going to get a signal to go out in whatever country they're in and indiscriminately kill people. As many as they can. That, I'm now speechless. It's just like what's going on at the moment with access deaths. People are dying And nobody wants to speak about it. Nobody wants to find out why they're dying. And our current Prime Minister and our former Prime Minister just turned around and said in COVID, let them die. And now in the Paris Olympics 2024, the migrants of fighting age are going to get a signal to go out and start randomly killing people. What kind of world are we living in? And I thought I'd bring that to your attention, guys and girls, because that is the most horrific thing I've ever heard. I'll leave it there, guys, because I need a cigarette and a very strong cup of coffee after hearing that.